So I guess this is an update. Believe it or not, I don't like the justice system. It's a stupid, pointless process that enables white people to terrorize black people. That's all it does. Yeah, and in my case, under my contract, I can't have an attorney or anybody help me. I mean, even Jesus got an attorney, but yeah. So I contacted the FBI. I sent them a message about the video and them going around showing it to people. So, like, if you guys saw that video with me and the baby, probably tell the FBI because, or unless you have a copy of it, that would be great. Yeah. I mean, the only other thing I can do is maybe report the acts of terrorism, but I'm starting to really think that the FBI's websites and even the FBI is a stupid, pointless thing because they sent a police officer out and he was grossly incompetent in everything he did. He seemed to treat everything I said like a joke, so yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's actually one of the members of the church because once again they take over the police force, so I don't really think there is any way of winning this because I don't know how to file a complaint and I don't even know how to start a complaint about what happened to me. I wish I could just go before a judge and be like, dude, this shit happened to me, fucking fix this. Like, I kind of think that's how a legal system should work with common sense. I have a complaint, you assholes fix it. Like, I don't really know any of this legal bullshit. Like when that fucker took me to court after poisoning me with heavy metals, and this is just normal like procedure of poisoning people with heavy metals and then putting them in jail. It's something they do at the Church of the Anal Eaten Mummy. If they don't like you, they poison you with heavy metals, take you to court, and then drag your ass because you're retarded on heavy metals, and then you go to jail. That's what happens. One, they're just gonna lie. Like, that's what makes court pointless, is the other party can just lie. Like, you can't force people to tell the truth. The other thing is when I was talking to the police, my sister walked out and just told them I was schizophrenic, and schizophrenics can't be hypnotized, and that's kind of a big part of the story, so I'm probably going to jail now. Because I reported myself with the baby video explaining that I was hypnotized, and my sister told him I was schizophrenic, which schizophrenics can't be hypnotized, so I'm probably looking at about 80 years. Yeah. I don't really think there is... Whatever. That's the whole point of my contract, is to make it impossible to legally defend myself. And I know if I take them on the contract, they murder you. That's what happens. They just murder your ass. I mean, I don't know the fastest way to get into a courtroom before a judge. I assumed it would involve just crashing your car into a building. That might get me into a courtroom before a judge, but I'm pretty sure they might be really mad about the endangerment of other people if I just did that in order to get into a courtroom, because I don't know how to get into a courtroom. I am Trailer Park Trash. I don't deal with any of this white people bullshit. I've never liked the law or justice system because it is not accessible to everybody. Which, if it is the only way of getting justice, it should be easily accessed by everybody. Okay, but we don't live in that world, and I can't change that. So I think this is just fucked, and I think that was the point. And I'm starting to think that's the point in everything, because I remember Anal Eaten Mummy God in the when I was asking for the wishes, and he just kept telling me no, 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 and I was like, I get it, I don't get anything. And then he called back, and then he was like, you can wish for something, I just can't give you any of the things you wished for. And I was, what are you doing? But I also remember this weird shit where this dipshit called and was like, okay, so you can't get any of that money from the church, but what you can do is go through our insurance company. You just got to get money together, which I don't have because I'm poor, and then go to the insurance company and then sue the insurance company. I'm poor. I don't have money. These people, this is the shit with George Miller and him. You're greedy and just want to buy nice things. No, I need money and assets to do shit. Like, this is the problem with rich, white, entitled people who have trust funds and everything's easy for them. They're like, everybody has money. No, sometimes people just don't have fucking money. Okay? And once again, it shouldn't be a part of the legal system to begin with. Shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't be, oh, I gotta charge you a price for that complaint. Nope, it's free. Fuck you. You're doing my shit. Get it done, bitch. Like, that's how that shit should go, but we don't live in that world. We live in the stupid, rich, white people get what they want world. For what it's worth, I do want to apologize for everybody trapped in that human trafficking ring. I really thought contacting the FBI would actually do something, but apparently they're just a massive, useless organization created by the U.S. government to eat up taxpayer money and create false flags attacks like 9/11. I don't know if I told you that. These people did do 9/11. Like, that's not a joke. That was a copy and paste in Northwoods. So, yeah, unless, like what happened, filed a complaint against me and I ended up in front of a judge and I just went on a fucking rant. I mean, I have no problem going on a Bobby rant in front of anybody. If you know me, I can talk on for about 8 hours nonstop, and I could probably do an entire fucking rant about what happened to me out there in front of a judge, which would be absolutely hilarious, but I don't got the money, time, or assets, and legally nobody can help me under my contract, so yeah. If only good people would do something, but if they do, they get killed, so that's fair enough. Fucking, you can't help me. Which makes good people kind of useless in that regard, because, like, you know, if somebody's like, I'm gonna kill you if you help that guy, you kill that guy. That's how things work. That's the nature. You don't let him go, it's a rule of my church. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not, bang. Get a better church, loser. Whatever. Whatever. It is the curse of my life to always have everything rigged against me. I've never, once again, I've said it before, I've never been given a fair shot at anything. And this is just another example of not getting a fair shot. Like, even when I was president, my brain was destroyed by heavy metals. Even when I went to court, my brain was destroyed by heavy metals. And it's a thing with these people, you keep them fighting one hand behind their back. And even when I won, I was too fucked up to function, and that was the whole goal, poisoning me with heavy metals. It's probably the most fucked up thing you can do to somebody, but at this church, it's standard practice. It's just normal. Like, you know, I don't know if I am going to get that wish from Anal Eating Mummy God, but I know he's not going to let me tell these people the blood atonement, but I do believe he would let me tell him to give them all cadmium poisoning. Because it wouldn't kill them outright, but it would definitely mess up their minds. And they love messing up people, so... And I'm talking high levels, I'm talking like 50% toxicity, high level cadmium. They did it to me. It's fair dinkum. That's what I want. I think there's a lie in the world that we believe in miracles. Like, these people at the church believe I can rise again and stop these people, and it's because when I was president, I predicted that I would fall. And I would argue that means the church, and I said that I would rise again and destroy the church a second time. Yes, I said that when I was president. I would argue that means the entire church should just surrender to me. Just because I said it, and they have to do what the president says. And I was the president, and I said the entire church was supposed to surrender to me a second time. And I would say that means that they have to give up their tax-exempt status and put everything down. Because I said it when I was president. And these guys believe it or not, have actually done everything I said when I was president. So that's just one more thing they have to do. They have to bring me a paper and fucking surrender. This is why you don't mindlessly follow the rules. These are fun things to joke about. I don't have the money, assets, knowledge, skill sets, or any of the other stuff to take these people on. If I was given a fair childhood where I wasn't fucking didn't have emotionally stunted parents who were moderately retarded, if we could go we go you get into the ifs, if I could sleep well at night and get a good education, and if I could have this and if I could have that, and if we could be here all night. What happened was a happy accident, and it was almost probably the greatest thing in my life that ever happened. Yeah. And the only thing I ever wanted to do in my life was help other people. I wanted to make the world a better place, and for however long, I don't know, because it seemed like a year, but I remember this really saggy skinned girl came and visited me one time, and she used to be really fat, and that means there was a lot of time in there for her to lose all that weight. I don't know how much time it happened, and everybody pretends like it didn't happen, and everybody's disingenuous, and my sister literally told the police I was schizophrenic, so I'm just gonna go to jail. That's on me. I'm not mad about that. I messed that. I mean, she had no business talking to the police to begin with, but I knew she was one of the members. Yeah, I remember Gannon calling me one time and having her talk to me, so I know how rigged everything is, and I'm pretty sure my brother's in on it too, and I probably just sound like a crazy person, but these people are everywhere. They threaten to kill people, they do all their bullshit, they rape everyone, everything's like rape through control, and I was almost the only person that could stop them. Unfortunately, there isn't anybody brave enough to help me, and I wasn't gifted with the skills or ability to stop these people. Yeah. I don't want money or women or any of those things. I really just want control of my life, and the only thing I would probably do with my life, looking at the state of the world, I literally believe there's just so many evil people in the world, because think about how far you have to go to control this much fucking people and be this pure fucking evil, okay? Like, I called the officer because I wanted to tell him I wasn't schizophrenic, and he refused to come out to my house. Yeah. That is how far gone this entire thing is. Like I said, I have other acts of terrorism I could report to the FBI, but I think they would just ignore them. And I think I would just be ignored. And I would argue I'd be ignored because even the FBI, they're all part of the church. They're all part of these people. So I believe they would abandon me too. I'm not mad about it, I guess. I mean, they are going to murder me, so that's a plus. I'm pretty tired of be existing anyways, and I don't really want to exist in a world with this much evil in it. This world's disgusting, and if I am a prophet or whatever, you guys should probably get pretty close, ready for the end of the world after they murder my ass, because I'm just going to be like, there's nothing down there worth saving. Like, I tried. I did everything I believe I was supposed to do, but these people do the wrong thing no matter what. I seen it with my own eyes. I came into this world, I loved life, I loved everything. I wanted to help, I wanted to fix, I had that childlike mentality, and it was just beaten out of me by bastards who kept screaming they somehow knew better when they were wrong every fucking time. I don't know what, this is the thing with these people and their control issues. You know you have a defective psychology. You know you need to sit down and let somebody else with a fully functioning brain be in charge. Not somebody high on all the drugs all the time. He's my drug addicted dad and he loves me, but he loves being high more. You're a loser. You're no different than having an alcoholic father. It's the same thing when you're dropping drugs and LSD. You're no different. Another addict. Whatever. Is there anything positive to say? Nah. The sweet, sweet release of death. I remember Anal Eating Mummy God told me when they do kill me, it's not going to be pleasant. They're going to do this really long, drawn out, like, process that means, like, crazy suffering and stuff. And that's just perfect because that'll just go on the list to report to the universe or Samsara or Jesus or Thor or whoever the fuck runs this bitch. No, they fucking suck down there. Look what they fucking did to me. Why did they do that to you? Ah, they're really fucking stupid and very violent. Oh, they're down there worshiping in the false prophet? Yeah, you better slap them with a meteorite, dude. Get it done, dude. There's no winning here. As stated, everything that happened before was a happy accident. And, I guess the end quote was that quote I said to Anal Eating Mummy God. They give you every chance. The real God, the universe, gives you every chance to do the right thing, and when you don't, that's when you go to hell. Okay? And the Anal Eating Mummy God, the right thing is losing the tax-exempt status of the church and letting it get destroyed. You don't have to have me do it. You can do it yourself. That's the right thing. Okay? You can completely ignore my existence. I wish you guys did. Okay? Like, yeah, I do have some type of power, but you, in your ridiculous network of murderers and crazy loons, have completely subverted my abilities. Yeah. I know this one blew Smurfy's fucking mind when I told her, you got 4 guys against 1 person, who's going to win? And they're like, oh, the 4 guys. And I was like, cool, you got 3 guys against 1 person, who's going to win? He's like, oh, the 3 guys. I was like, I got 100 guys versus 1 person, who's going to win? And she was like, why do you keep asking me this? I was like, because that's what happened to me. There was an army of you and 1 of me, and I did great. And there was just an awkward stare in the... Just because you have overwhelming force doesn't mean you're right. I know it's very complicated. You might need somebody to explain it to you. Get the blue-eyed guy to explain it to you. He might be able to... If he can't explain it to you, have somebody else explain it to you. Yeah. I wish I had money and assets. I wish I had a lawyer. I wish I had a team of good people that were willing to make that sacrifice and help me. They don't exist. Yeah.